You need to sit down, please.
This is not easy. The overcooked Brussels sprouts are what give Brussels sprouts a bad name. So they're already dealing with Brussels sprouts that are cooked. I think fried Brussels sprouts, really great way to go.
There's also like every once in a while, a taco makes sense.
And then you can take the rawish Brussels sprout and make like a little cabbage salad on top. For sure. Brussels sprouts are cabbage. They really do need a lot of like dynamic flavors. These Brussels sprouts, they're a little soggier and squishier than I would want them to be. So my strategy is to bring out the crispy, crunchy nuttiness.
Are you pickling some Fresno chilies?
Yes, I'm taking a page out of your book.
I love it.
Oh, I love that. I'm inspired because I've made a dish like this in the past. It was extremely popular. What are you making, Amanda? I'm making crispy Brussels sprouts. Right after they're fried, I toss them in the chili jam. Love that. Mark, can you make 5 plates? I'm hungry.
Not the catching the lick is
Watching that battle is a joy. You may know me as a judge on Chopped. I competed on Iron Chef. I lost to Bobby by 1 point, so I've always wanted to get that revenge. I finally got to compete against Bobby in his own house, and I beat him.
Chef Amanda Freitag.
Last holiday season, Michael Simon and I got to cook together, but Bobby and his team beat us. Just like leftovers, I'm better the second time around, so I'm ready.
Mark, what are you making?
Watch the episode.
And squash like casserole thing.
Casserole in 17 minutes. Okay. Leftover Brussels sprouts.
The best way to bring them back to life is probably to bury them into something else, so you're not worried about getting them crisp. So I diced butter and squash and get that cooking right away. And then I'm going to get some cranberries to stick with the theme of Thanksgiving.
Are you remaking Thanksgiving dinner?
It's what I got in the house after a nice Thanksgiving meal.
Amanda was lucky enough to beat me once here, but we're not going to let that
Good
happen again.
evening. Hi, my booettes and
We're gonna
boos.
judge on chops.
I'm lightly filtered up today because I was just in my kitchen making an apple cake, and your girl is looking a little rough.
I just like to beat him at least once.
And I'm still in my pole outfit. I went to a virtual. Hey, girl. It's a happy accident. Stay a little while. Anybody that just sees me talking to Funky Nail Polish, y'all need to go follow her. She is an amazing nail tech. Many of the fabulous nail designs that y'all have oohed and awed over, Claudia did for me. Consummate businesswoman. So go follow her. Funky Nail Polish. Anyways, it's Beat Bobby Flay Holiday Throwdown. So I'm also live on YouTube. I need more of y'all to start subscribing to the YouTube page because that's where the long form content is going to live. Are you tuned into Food Network right now? I cannot believe I did a holiday special. Oh my God. So I'm going to let y'all see real quick. Why was it ability to double tap and turn it around? So I'm a judge. I'm not a competitor. So for anyone that does not know how Beat Bobby Flay works, two chefs in the beginning compete against each other. Whoever wins that round, and that is whoever wins that round is the person that goes on to round 2, and they battle Bobby Flay. So I am a second round judge. I don't judge the first round. So Chef Tiffany Faison, that's who's like guest hosting. She's basically who's trying to beat Bobby Flay. So she's going to pick the chef that she thinks is most capable of beating him. So y'all got it? Because I know some of y'all don't beat Bobby Flay. Y'all just here because I'm here. But also, y'all can go jump on YouTube. Okay, because I'm on the YouTube looking at me, looking at y'all on the live. You need to go subscribe to the Hood Homesteader on YouTube.
Because she's not much younger than I am, okay, everybody?
All right, let's not talk about age, okay? What are you making?
Crispy fried Brussels sprouts.
Well, she is deep frying these Brussels sprouts, child.
That's really good.
What?
Let's give it up for Amanda.
So that's Amanda Freitag. She's an executive chef. She often guest appears on as a judge on Chopped. So I literally just watched the episode of Chopped where she was a judge. Hi, my YouTubers. Hi, beautifuls. How are you? I'm sorry that my poll is in the way, but y'all should be watching it.
Don't forget, make sure the Brussels sprouts are the star. They're star.
I don't really know how to position this where the pole is not in the way. I'd have to get off my couch, and I don't want to get off of my couch.
The Brussels are perfect with the rice flour. That's exactly what I want.
Really?
I
Are
got
they?
tahini cream
So
down,
I
a
didn't
bit of
taste this
fresh, just some
food,
greens, and then I pile on those
but
crispy
them
Brussels.
those Brussels sprouts look a little crispy to me. I'm not even talking to you, Siri.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Finish with some butter.
So this episode, they are using leftovers. They're using leftovers to make a holiday
I'm
dish.
feeling very confident about this dish. I love the color I got on it. I think it looks really tasty.
So their leftover was Brussels sprouts. Leftover Brussels sprouts.
So happy. They're crispy. They're crunchy. It's going to be a delicious bite. Bobby, you're in trouble, my friend. We are going to put you away like last night's leftovers.
Not the first time.
Ow. Chef Amanda, make. I made crispy Brussels sprouts with Fresno chili jam and a creamy tahini. This jam is the
How y'all
jam.
feeling about
I
that?
think it matches up really nicely with
Does that sound like
and that
those
sparkling
three things
up
go
so
together?
nicely. That tahini is super delicious, and that and the jam together, really, really nice.
Mm.
Brussels sprouts are a little on the dark side.
I told you them
Overall,
shits was
the flavors
burnt.
are spectacular.
She said little dog side. Tiffany's so
I guess
sweet.
it's a Brussels sprout and
Them
a
shits were
squash
burnt.
casserole.
What makes the casserole the dish?
I think so. Or you can call it a hash.
I'm sorry, Amanda. Please don't cancel me. Because if I see you on set in the future, I don't want you coming for me.
Me too. You know, I was really concerned about the use of
Okay. Claudia says she would definitely try it. I would try it too, girl. I would definitely try it.
I also think using the fresh cranberries in there, the bitterness really helps kind of make everything come together. The walnuts add a little chocolate crunch, which I do enjoy. But I want a little bit more salt in it. You didn't season with authority?
Okay, take it easy over there, Missy.
You like all things charred. Okay. That is definitely that's a mood. That is like a thing. I like a good char. I pan fried some broccoli last night. Had a beautiful char on it. Loved it.
And the chef moving on to round 2 is...
I know who it is. Who y'all think is the chef moving on to round 2? Oh my God, we go to the commercial. Who do y'all think is the chef that's moving on to round 2? Who's moving on to round 2? My two people up in here on YouTube. Who y'all think is moving on to round 2, y'all?
Rufus hates being stuck inside.
Tell me.
Luckily, Amy saved big at Amazon.
So I have to tell you, like, being on the set, first of all, the set that day was so beautiful. I really wish I had been able to get more, that I was able to get more, God, the camera on this is so shitty. On the camera on the computer, on the laptop, it's terrible. I really wish I had been able to get more of the set design. I actually have like a little loop where the set design was amazing. Like, I have a loop where I'm telling the set director that she is amazing. Because, like, when I tell y'all, like, the budget that Bobby Flay must have for this show, they shoot this shit like they're shooting 007. You know, like, they get these, like, they have amazing cameras with lifts and dollies. They come, they swoop in to do these really tight shots. They get like the fire going up in the air. You know, the set design brought in all of this like autumnal. I don't think is that a word? Autumnal? Autumnal? They brought in all this fall shit. You know, so they had like the pumpkins and these beautiful like arches of orange and red leaves. Like, it was really a sight to behold. Like, the amount of people that it takes to pull this off is no easy feat. Like the movie magic that is involved with putting together a show of this caliber, you really don't get it until you're there. Like if you can sign up to be in the studio audience and get tickets, you should. I don't know how you do that. I know that I have a link. I'm going to try to remember to put the link in my stories. If you are in the New York area and you can apply to be, because they pull from the same pool of people. If you can apply to be in the audience, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe they pay the audience members. Don't quote me though. But I do believe you get some sort of compensation, and you're there for a couple shows because they shoot a couple shows. You should do it just for the experience. The experience alone is like nuts. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's really cool. So you definitely should try to become one of the studio audience members, or the live audience members, just to see how fantastic this show is. Like the amount of talent that they pull together to pull this off. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. And let me tell you something. When you see those people under pressure, that shit is real. Like that's real. Like when you like when they say they have like 30 minutes or 35 minutes, they really mean that shit. That's not a joke. That clock is going, and they literally, the producers and everything, they literally shut it down. You got 30 minutes. If you don't got your shit together, then baby, it's over for you. It's 30 minutes and that's it. So I want y'all to know, like I'm doing the live now on some like pushing people to transition. So I don't know if y'all can see. I'm also live on YouTube. I don't have much of a following there. I am building my following. So it would be amazing if y'all would go and subscribe to Hood Homesteader. Oh, snap. Amanda won. Amanda Freetag won.
Really composed dish, lots of different textures and flavors.
Amanda Freetag won, y'all.
And back to the kitchen. Bobby, come home.
Those charred,
Bobby, our next contender.
Brussels sprouts must have been busting.
Master of Italiano cuisine is here to beat you himself. Please welcome Chef Scott Conant.
So Amanda gets to bring in a team to help her, because what they're going to do is be making a whole meal. Now, y'all see he brought out that big giant wishbone? Put that in your mental Rolodex. That big giant wishbone. Think about that.
He beat everyone, not just me. So he is a fierce competitor. How are you more handsome today than you were yesterday?
Thank you for noticing. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Thank you. Thank you.
Look at them over there. Look at Chef Tiffany trying to flirt. I see you, girl. How you doing? Okay.
It was a soup, wasn't it?
Prosciutto soup. It was delicious. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You guys know the way it works. If you win round 2, you get to me. But don't forget, we're cooking in teams in round 3. Tonight it's all about leftovers. Scott, what are you hoping for?
How about mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes?
That would be a good one.
Really? What would you do with that?
Mashed potato soup, maybe.
I said nothing.
Okay. Well, let's see what we got.
All right, another mystery ingredient. What's the mystery leftover ingredient, y'all? Any bets?
And this leftover ingredient is cooked turkey legs.
Cooked turkey legs. Do you know the turkey leg is probably the least favorite part of the turkey for me?
You have to impress Tiffany and Mark.
What's your favorite part of the turkey?
Up against me in the 3rd round.
My favorite part of the turkey is the wing, y'all. I'm country like that. I like a turkey wing. And I think next Thanksgiving, if I cook, because I'm not cooking this year, If I cook next Thanksgiving, I'm not doing a whole turkey. I did a whole turkey last year. I'm just gonna do turkey wings. Is that tacky? Oh, she does. I don't like the turkey leg. I feel like it gets too dried out a lot of the times. Although I learned from Chef Alex Guarnaschelli this Julia Child cheesecloth butter, like cheesecloth soaked in butter, and then you lay it on top of the turkey. Oh baby, you get the most motherfucking moistest turkey ever, and it's so good. Oh, we like a fried turkey. Yes, Sierra, this is the Turkey Day special. I was on a holiday special, y'all. Chantal, you don't like you don't like the leg, you like the white meat. Okay, I like the breast for sandwiches. I like the breast the next day for sandwiches.
But I also have to soften those turkey
Oh,
legs.
yes, you do, girl. See?
At once.
Scott, what are you making?
So is she making like a consomme?
You know that night of you're cooking for everybody, you realize.
So she got her turkey legs marinating.
Sandwich.
You mean the best part of Thanksgiving?
But see, she knows.
Just checking.
She knows that turkey leg, it'd be too dry. It'd be too dry.
I think it's going to be good. So it is a turkey sandwich on a Parker House roll with a little bit of mayonnaise, cranberry sauce, turkey legs. It's such a
Okay, you can't really beat a Sammy. A turkey Sammy. What did I just say? I said a turkey Sammy.
Because I just wanted another level of flavor inside.
Okay, okay. So y'all have to know that I'm seeing this for the first time too. I go in blind when I come in. I don't get to see any of this other stuff. We're not allowed to know the theme. We're not allowed to know the ingredients. We go in completely blind, so we have no biases.
Over the years, but I have never competed against Bobby. I was here for one competition.
You guys sure you want to do this? No.
But Ann Burrell beat me in the first round.
Ann Burrell, let me shut up.
Is that he is the most seasoned competitor in food.
Ciao. Let me just watch the TV.
Have him cook one of my dishes. This holiday season, I'm here to take Bobby down.
Yeah, it gets very serious. It gets very serious.
Everybody loves mayonnaise, right?
Not everybody. Amanda, no mayo?
Amanda's a communist.
Caramelized onions are, to me, a really essential part of a French dish.
I love a caramelized onion. Oh my God. Do I tell y'all all the time I love onions? I don't trust a bitch who don't like onions, baby. I can eat one of my favorite things about West African food is all of the fucking onions. I can eat those like caramelized onions by the spoonful. I think they are amazing.
I love having those.
Okay. What kind of cornbread dressing? Are you putting some sausage in it or not?
Where it belongs. So butter on the rolls to toast them, mayonnaise additional. I really love that fat content.
That's beautifully toasted. I always burn bread.
Yes, I've been here when you put it there.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Do y'all think a sandwich is a little too basic though? Do you think a Sammy is? Look at they are flirting. Do y'all see them flirting? He almost hit old girl on the booty, and she was talking about. Ooh, let me find out. The tea is.
It's really smart. She's using her jus and all the things.
Okay.
The jus, so she's going to use the things that are making the jus into her sandwich.
I love that.
Really smart.
With diced shrimp. Yes, sausage and diced shrimp. Girl, send me some through the mail overnight, me Sierra.
I don't feel like it's
I love dressing, y'all. I love dressing. Like I could eat dressing
Open in the can, man. It's the best
at any time of the year. I don't give a shit. It does not have to be Thanksgiving. I love dressing. And people be like, dressing and stuffing. What's the difference? Well, for some people, there isn't a difference. But for me, stuffing goes in the bird. Dressing, I just make on the side. But, I mean, it can be used interchangeably. Do y'all see this little dirty hooker just crawling on my whole computer?
More flavor.
Guys, just over 9 minutes.
All right. Sierra, what's the difference for you between dressing and stuffing? My YouTubers, what is the difference between dressing and stuffing?
You think you're gonna leave old eggs in the middle of the 20-minute cooking competition? You made me break the egg.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't Mark's fault. It was my fault, but I like blaming things on him. Little thing we have. He's blaming me. I didn't touch it.
They really do have a lot of fun on set. They really do. That is not fake. That's real. They have lots of fun on set. So I'm alone again in my YouTube room. I want for y'all to go to YouTube. I'm gonna admit though, when I do YouTube from my computer, the camera's terrible. The camera on the laptop is terrible. And I don't have any filters to zhuzh up my face. Like I look like I got a little mild face beat. I think this filter's called Muse Energy. Muse Energy. Muse Energy. But if you are not already subscribed, you need to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Hood Homesteader. Before I sat down to watch this, and I haven't even eaten yet, I put an apple cake in the oven, and I am going to edit that down later. I took a branding photography class in Vermont this weekend with Poppy B Studios. Let me turn this down a little bit. I feel like I'm having to yell over the television. I took a branding photography class in Vermont. It was great for my spirit as well, just to be out in nature. Vermont is beautiful, and I did it with this business called Poppy B Surfaces. And Claire is the facilitator. She is a food photographer. She's a photographer, but right now her specialty is product photography with the real concentration in food. It was amazing. I got a new camera. I got a mirrorless camera, and I've been shooting all the things, taking all the pictures, doing all the experimentation. It has been fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And I just shot some semi-long form content. It probably come out to about 5 minutes. It's not going to go on my Instagram. You might get a little 30-second reel, but the actual complete demo is going to go on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be doing a lot more long form YouTube channel and really building out my channel, right? Like I am really excited for next year. If the world does not implode, I'm very excited for next year because I am really seriously going to dig into this content creation and do it in a way. I know when we say content creation, we say content creators. I feel like that word has become like saying that you're trying to be a rapper. I feel like when people are like, I'm a content creator, it's like telling folks you have a SoundCloud. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I don't want to do it in that way, right? I don't want to do it in a way where like everything is content. I want to be smart. I want to be self-aware. I want to bring the politic into it. I want to do some intersections of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to really give y'all subversive food and lifestyle. There is no shade to Food Network. I really enjoy Food Network. I enjoy it. I enjoy being able to be on there. If Food Network called me tomorrow and was like, Tanya, we want to give you a show, I am there. I'm doing the Food Network show. I would still put a lot of time and money into investing in my own YouTube channel because I think we need food and lifestyle that feels more expansive and more inclusive and that is aspirational, but also meeting people where they are. Like I'm gonna say something that might have y'all a little bit like whatever. Why would we be talking about food in America and we don't be talking about roaches? I'm dead ass. And now we back. Let's continue that conversation at the next break.
Here's the yolk of one of the chicken eggs. He threw him out.
We're gonna talk about the roaches when we get back.
Mark Parker gave me an idea. One thing I've learned in all these competitions, when you give a tip to a contestant, that really means that that's what they want to see. So Mark said, hey, it's a little big, isn't it? So I got to make smaller eggs.
Oh, wait, are we quail eggs now?
Oh, quail eggs.
Quail eggs.
That's what they should be.
I have never cooked with quail eggs before. Do any of y'all eat quail eggs?
You seem very stressed.
Stress, I got a lot to do, man.
So what do you have to do? Seriously.
Finish cooking the turkey.
I've never had quail eggs before. Duck eggs are my favorite.
It's ready.
They're so high in saturated fat, I don't eat them often, but I love fucking duck eggs. Duck eggs are so goddamn good. Oh my God.
Put my bread into the salamander with some butter and cheese on it. I'm running out of time, so I cannot burn it.
I take the cranberry sauce, put a teaspoon on the turkey.
Do you see this like 4-star sandwich?
I'm jealous, Sierra.
He's like,
That quail egg looks gooder than a motherfucker, though. I'm not even gonna hold you. That is a fantastically presented plate.
wait, that's Parmesan on it?
You see, y'all see, you saw that slow motion, that tight shot with the slow motion.
Really good. Then I add arugula, close them up with a skewer, and then the jus is going into each ramekin.
Okay.
That sandwich might have too much moisture to it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, that is giving, it is giving, I don't know, that's giving fancy hoagie, maybe. It's giving a little bit of sloppy Joe. All right, let's see if Scott and Tiffany keep flirting on fucking national television. I see you, Tiff. Get your man, Tiff. I don't even know if Tiffany is married. I shouldn't speak like that. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I don't want to offend you. You might be in a whole relationship. I'm not trying to start no rumors.
It all comes down to the cooked turkey legs. Scott, what you make us?
I made a sandwich, a Parker House roll, just stewed turkey. Don't wait for me.
Okay.
Stewed turkey legs inside a veal reduction with a little bit of 5 spice.
That sounds amazing.
The turkey is so good. I love the fried crispy egg over the turkey. Super delicious. The canned cranberry, I love it, but there's a little bit more acid. So like just a little
Canned cranberry. I hate canned cranberry sauce.
But it's intended to be kind of.
And I know everything's given. There's a debate about this. Like, do we like canned or do we like fresh? And the fresh people, they can get a little haughty. They be up on a high horse. They can get a little snobby. Look down on the canned cranberry. But the canned cranberry people, they stand on business. They be like, fuck that. They love their canned cranberry. I hate canned cranberry sauce. I have some cranberries in my freezer right now from last year. I'm going to make fresh cranberry sauce. That's my jam. That sandwich, I mean, close up is looking good. That beauty shot. The camera work on these shows, amazing.
It's really, really rich. It's exactly what you want out of a sandwich like this.
You really did a lot of work here. Getting those onions caramelized, getting the mushrooms.
Yes, girl.
That was great. I think after.
Why do you mean the arugula didn't do anything? I love the bitterness that arugula can bring to a sandwich.
A little heartier might have been better. Either way, Bobby, I think you're in trouble tonight. We're gonna have to talk about it a little bit.
Okay. So all this stuff is spliced together. This actually takes like all this right here. They shoot these things. They already knew. This came afterwards. They discussed it already. Then they go back in front of the cameras and they make it look good for the cameras. And they splice it together and it looks like it's happening in real time. But it's not. Come on, Chef Amanda. Do your thing, girl. I knew she had already won a DUR because I come in the third round and I'm a third round judge. And so I know who's competing against Bobby.
She's going to the next round.
Thank you. I think that's our job, actually, so I'll take this, guy.
Well, I wanted it done right, so I just did it myself.
Look at these two. Look at these two.
It really feels like a family holiday.
Mm-hmm. And them two over there, some kissing cousins.
Last holiday, my son and I almost got him, and this year I'm feeling really confident. You're on fire.
All right, all right. Round 3. And this is where I come in to judge, y'all. This is where I judge.
I have it. There's just gonna take it up.
Well, what are we cooking? What is your signature dish this evening?
My signature dish is leftover stuffing stuffed lobster tail.
What?
I mean, you have to use traditional stuffing, which does not necessarily pair with lobster. This is going to be a Thanksgiving gathering that Bobby is never going to forget. Chef Amanda, not only did you get to pick the dish, but you get to pick your teammate and assign Bobby his. So choose wisely, Amanda. I'm going to pick Scotty Kona.
So her signature dish for Thanksgiving is a stuffing stuffed lobster tail. I love Amanda's personality on Food Network. I've seen her on Chopped a couple times. But that dish sounds very white. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. At, she said lobster tail, child. Yes, that feels very white. That feels very white. And that would not have been my pick for a signature dish. But our Thanksgiving, you gotta remember, everybody does Thanksgiving differently. You know, like my family does a Southern style Thanksgiving. People come from all parts of the world, all parts of the country. Everybody's Thanksgiving is not the same.
So Amanda challenges us to stuffing stuffed lobster tails. What? Whatever that is.
So they all have to break down lobsters, also
Right.
create stuffing, put it in the lobster, and then make sure that one complements the other. Not easy. Amanda, yes, why stuffing stuffed lobster to challenge Team Bobby? My strategy is to give him something he doesn't want to make. I don't think he wants to stuff lobster with stuffing for Thanksgiving.
You're right.
See, I knew it.
Right. I'm with you, Sierra. No, ma'am.
I think it's really about keeping it.
And then the crazy shit is like they made side dishes for this, y'all. Like I left this taping, I was so fucking stuffed. I was a stuffed lobster tail, honey. Okay? My tail was stuffed. There was so much food, and we have to try them twice. We try them behind the scenes, and then we try it on camera.
Fresh herbs, tarragon, basil, parsley, sauteing onions in butter as well.
So they're making the stuffing or the dressing from scratch. In this case, I'm gonna call it stuffing because they're literally using it to stuff a lobster tail.
I'm gonna make a sweet potato souffle.
Okay.
And then we'll work on the green bean salad.
What do you got? I'm gonna bring some Spanish flavors to the game.
Okay.
A lot of times, any kind of lobster dish that's stuffed, it really just tastes like breadcrumbs, maybe some garlic, fresh herbs.
Mhm.
So we're gonna use some Spanish ingredients so it all kind of molds together. We're doing a romesco and saffron stuffed lobster with crispy stuffing breadcrumbs on top.
Bobby and Mark, what's the plan for sides?
We're doing a little Spanish lobster, and we're doing some crispy beans.
Sweet potato souffle for dessert.
You put Mark Murphy on the souffle. Nice job.
It's always fun to come here and compete and getting a cup of coffee and having somebody else to bounce stuff off of. It's a great time.
Sweet potato souffle.
I just put them into the mixer with yolks, milk, brown sugar, and melted butter. Whipped it up, added a little bit of flour to it. This is the chop through.
I mean, I feel like I'm the visitor this time. What would we chop? That's the question.
All right, friends. Coming up on 37 minutes.
They literally get this amount of time. Meanwhile, we're upstairs. We can smell the food wafting up. We're not allowed to know what's going on. We can't see the show. It's crazy. And we're just hanging out in the green room, just waiting to be called down. We can hear the people laughing.
And I chop it up really fine. I add those directly to the onions, all those fresh herbs, and then lobster stock. Mix that all together inside the liquid, and then I add it all to the butter crackers and stuff.
All right. What are the sides?
I'm gonna make a gnocchi out of the potato puree.
They're making gnocchi.
Yeah, good luck.
All right. Let's go, Team A. We got this.
Yes, child. Yes.
Is it all right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, chef.
So
What are you making?
I'm making a romesco sauce, garlic.
You know what's funny? I'm going to make romesco sauce after this is over. I forgot there was romesco sauce in this episode. But I'm literally, after this is over, because I've been working out today, and I am so hungry. And I'm eating in a deficit. Not going to hit my protein goal today, y'all. But I am going to make myself a cute little late night dinner after this before I go back to working, because I have to submit a grant tonight.
I have no idea.
We have no comment at this time.
We're gonna have to get to the bottom of this. And we'll,
Your girl never stops.
Never.
Raising 6 kids, 2 of them adultish, shooting shows, writing grants,
7 minutes left.
trying to run an organization. I'm running an organization, trying to build a subversive food and lifestyle brand. Like it's hard out here for a pimp. Y'all know what I mean? It's hard out here for a pimp.
Souffles have to bake uninterrupted. Do not open, do not mess with that air in the oven, or else the souffles will fall.
I have never made a souffle before, y'all. Does that make me a bad cook? I have never done a souffle. Has anybody ever cooked a souffle before? Okay. Okay, so let's pick up where we was at before. We was talking about the roaches. Okay. So this whole subversive food and lifestyle brand. that talks about meeting people where they are, right? Because I feel like a lot of food and lifestyle is very aspirational, right? It is presented in this way where everybody has a big country kitchen with an island in the middle. The pantries are full stocked. We all have access to these ingredients, right? And we all have walk-in pantries, right? We all have uh, decked out appliances in our kitchen. And so when things are presented a lot of times, even in the TikTok realm, which tends to be a little tackier. Don't kill me, TikTokers. The TikTok realm, which always to me feels like where the highly processed foodies hang out. Um, Even they fall into that trap. I want to give us food and lifestyle that, yes, is aspirational, but also meets us where we're at, that also doesn't shame us for where we're at, and that also really encourages us to use our imaginations, right? And to dig into our life experiences, our ancestral memories, our food pathways, and to stretch our imagination. Stretching our imagination doesn't come from us all getting online and capping like we all know what it's like to run a Michelin star restaurant, right? So, like, I'm going to talk to people about roaches. I don't have roaches, but I've had roaches. I still needed to make food for my family. There are lots of people living in cities where maybe they don't have roaches, but they damn sure could get them if they are not up on their food storage and food hygiene game. We're going to talk about food hygiene. I bet y'all if I came and looked in a lot of y'all refrigerators right now, some of y'all got meat over the produce. I bet you if I looked in some of y'all refrigerators right now, y'all got milk and yogurt in the door of your refrigerator. So I want to do food and lifestyle in a way that is imaginative and it is creative and is fun, right? And is sassy and is fierce and is fly and also is free of shame. I feel like we don't talk about that enough, especially in the content creation space. You know, there's all these get ready with me videos, there's all these let's do this thing, let's make this thing. Let me go check on my cake. Speaking of which, I'll be right back, y'all. Instagram, I'm gonna take y'all with me to look at the cake. YouTube, my computer is 16 inches across. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. There's nobody here anyway. Oh, I wasn't trying to, but y'all like that? Yeah. All right, let's go check on this apple cake, y'all. Let's check on the apple cake. This is my kitchen. Like I said, we have 6 kids. My daughter makes the chicken tonight. We are going to check on this.
Sometimes it takes a different approach to see the possibilities all around you.
Hey, look at that. Because fall is about apples and
With
people.
Capella University's game-changing FlexPath format, you can earn your nursing degree without paying my phone limit. Imagine your future differently with Capella University.
I want to try some right now. But I know if I do that, I know if I do that, I won't be able to take good pictures. So I went apple picking with my family about 2 weeks ago. So we can still laugh. And we talked about getting pounds of apples and making all sorts of infections. And so I decided to make an apple cake tonight. So I zhuzhed up the traditional French apple cake. Like it's this delicate, sort of crunchy, very simple cake. You don't need a lot of equipment. You literally just need 2 bowls and a whisk. Okay, and I made that, and I zhuzhed it up a bit. I added a orange liqueur like Grand Marnier. I added maple syrup, vanilla bean paste instead of extract because I think that it has a richer flavor to it. And then I added some whole apples on top, sprinkled with a little brown sugar, a little sea salt, and some cardamom. Oh, we back, y'all. We're back.
Interesting because Mark's doing a sweet potato souffle, which is not something you often see at a Thanksgiving table.
Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. I cannot wait to see what it tastes like. It's got tons of butter in it, and it's chock full of apples. Honey crisp apples, golden delicious, and gala. I use 3 different types of apples.
What's rule number one about
Which you're gonna give me 3 different types of textures. And when you bake apples like that with that butter and stuff, they're gonna caramelize down. I think it's gonna be amazing. And then I'm gonna top it with a chocolate caramel sauce. Yeah, baby. I think it's gonna be great.
Because it's just fun. We always want to take him down.
And honestly, it's called an apple cake, but it feels more like an apple bread in texture, I think.
I have to par cook the lobsters because the stuffing is pretty heavy. I season my butter with onion chili oil.
I just cannot believe we doing lobster stuffed lobster.
I'm gonna get them about 3/4 of the way cooked.
I mean, stuffing stuffed lobster tail.
Lemon juice or sherry?
No, like sherry vinegar and maybe a little bit of honey. Mark is making the maquillo pepper, green olive relish for the leftover green beans. We need some fresh herbs in there for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go parsley.
15 minutes. 15, guys.
Also, the kitchens there are so fully fucking stocked, y'all. Listen, if y'all want to see and get the recipe to that apple cake, y'all gonna have to go follow me on Hood Homesteader on YouTube. I'm not putting it on Instagram. I'm not. I'm moving a lot of my longer form content to YouTube because the algorithm on Instagram, anytime anything is longer than 90 seconds, baby, you ain't getting no love. None.
Melt in your mouth.
Yeah, they were good. I steeped some
I made some gnocchi last night. It was good as hell. I wish I could share the picture with y'all. I don't know why Instagram doesn't let us put pictures in there as well.
I have the lobster meat and the leftover.
The gnocchi was so good, y'all. It was so good.
Cream, put it into the lobster, and then put it back into the shell. You're in the oven for how much longer do you think? To the end?
Yeah, probably. You want to use salamander?
I'll use a salamander.
Putting lobster in just a salamander is risky, and he's got like a custard.
No, it doesn't feel like Thanksgiving to me either. But I guess by adding the stuffing, maybe. But like I said, girl, everybody does things differently.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna make green bean casserole with the leftover green beans. You know that kind that your mom makes that has that mushroom soup on it. So I'm sautéing beautiful shiitakes, creminis, shallots, and then I'm making a turkey gravy bechamel sauce.
I love bechamel. Oh my God, it's one of my favorite sauces to use as a base for things.
I'm always
It's just so heavy in calories these days. I do not make it often.
They have to be soft. That sauce that you created was so nostalgic.
You gotta bring that nostalgic flavor for Thanksgiving. Yeah. 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
Tiffany Little South. She's so little. When I tell y'all she is so tiny, she is so tiny.
Crispy green beans. So I'm gonna put them in some rice flour for the water.
Oh, you're crispy up green beans.
Yeah, why not?
Do a little fry?
Yeah.
Fry. Do you have sauce for that?
Now,
Yeah, over here.
Oh,
some
it's
deep fried green beans, baby.
Oh, how's the salamander technique going?
Beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it warm in there?
Oh, yeah.
You sure? The bottom?
Yeah.
Cooked all the way through.
Yeah, but touch that. I love you. You're unbelievable.
Chef, it's a little chilly on the bottom. Just saying.
You want to go in? I only have one rack.
Go.
Ready?
One.
Oh, here it is.
Well, we opened the stove on the souffle. I have to tell y'all, Beat Bobby Flay really is such a fun show to be on. It really is. I enjoy doing it. So I have done Beat Bobby Flay, I want to say 6 times. So far, they have shown 3 episodes, maybe? I have some episodes that won't be aired until next year. Somebody told me they saw me on the Nashville Hot Chicken one. I didn't see me on the Nashville Hot Chicken one. But the Rock Shrimp production team is not great about letting us know all the time when our episodes are coming up. I'm so excited, y'all, because I think after the break is when they introduce the judges. And the panel of judges that I was with, they're so awesome. Michelle is this super like badass chef that is in Kingston, New York, and drives a fucking, what the hell does she drive? What is that damn big ass truck that just says outdoorsman? It's not a Durango. It's not a Wrangler. It's another one. Anyways, I saw it and I was like, girl, I see you. And then the executive chef of Rouse. Yes, Rouse. As in the people who do the amazing spaghetti sauce and have that restaurant, little small eatery, dine in East Harlem that has been there for literal decades. And so those were my co-judges, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. The set of Beat Bobby Flay is legitimately fucking fun, and I really enjoy it every time I go. And Bobby loves me. Do you hear me? He loves me. He loves me. He says I'm so crazy. He says, Mama Tanya, you are so crazy. You are so crazy. I said, oh my God, Bobby, yes, I'm crazy. I do think Bobby is very handsome. I'm not gonna lie. And I refer to him often as my boyfriend in my head. So, you know, Bobby.
Give me a hot pink cosmopolitan.
I'm joking. I ain't trying to break up my happy home. Yes, it's a perfect time to watch. See, I told you. And let me tell you something. They be doing that little like TV magic, you know, making no, Bobby is legitimately handsome in person. That is a fine looking white man. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. Bobby handsome. Bobby is handsome. He is with his little ginger self. He's handsome. And is he ginger or is he more like a dusty brunette?
Oh yeah, the avocados are fantastic. The chips are.
Y'all think Bobby's like a light ginger or like a dusty brunette?
Yes, every day. The Chipotle way is way different.
He's a ginger, right? He's a ginger, right, Danny? He's a ginger. It's like a lighter ginger. It's not extreme, but he's a ginger. Anyways, I smell my cake. And it smells so divine, y'all. I think it's ready to come out the oven. The kids went to the grocery store early and I should have told them to get I have some frozen fruit. I'm gonna eat that with it. Not fucking ice cream. I really want some vanilla bean ice cream with this. And the kids went to the store. Ginger Lee. Yes, he's gingerish. He's gingerish. You know what I mean? Like if he's not a full-fledged ginger, he's moving towards he's ginger adjacent. You know what I mean? Ginger adjacent. So yeah, I'm excited because this was a really fun one to tape. And we got to eat a lot of really good food. Like I cannot show certain pictures until the episode is over. So in my stories when this ends, I will show like some of the food that we had. Like it really was, yes, girl, ginger adjacent. There was so much food backstage. It was like Thanksgiving in April because I shot this in April, y'all. That's how soon they shoot these shows. Those holiday baking shows, they're shot in like March.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Mm-hmm. The Christmas shows and shit, they're shot in March and April.
Immediately the legs break off.
So yeah,
this is very not good.
it's wild to be wearing decorative seasonal You know how difficult it was for me to find a Thanksgiving hoodie in April.
I want to sit and pull this off.
I had to go to the New World Order.
The whole vision of this.
Amazon. I had to go to Umbrella Corp, which is basically Amazon. Amazon is Umbrella Corp. My Resident Evil fangirls, they know what I'm talking about. Ooh, we're back. Right. Hello, Bree. Now you talk that shit, Bree. Yeah, child, stuff your lobsters for Thanksgiving. Let me tell you something. The celebrity chefs, they are definitely imaginative.
Lobster out of the tail, chopped it, put it down. Really easy to eat, comes right out of the tail. Amanda has just cut open the lobster tail and then stuffed on top. A little tougher to get to and to eat cohesively.
I start to make the sauce for the
And honestly, if I'm being honest, don't come for me, Chef Amanda. I love you. It's a little lazy. It's a little lazy to do it that way.
I saw some real stuff. So I reduced that down so it's a little over the top.
Just think about the beans.
The beans, I'm gonna put all the sauce around. I'm gonna dress that
Yeah,
up. Perfect. Beans in the middle. I'm gonna do that now.
Everything was so beautifully plated. I really felt like I was invited
The lobster tails
to
are really beautiful.
these
So I
folks'
just got
home for
a
Thanksgiving.
fun crunch. I took some more of the leftover stuffing and I crisped it up so it would be the topping for the lobster.
At minute 30. Lobsters come out of the salamander. I'm feeling pretty good about them. We're serving it with charred lemons. Green beans come out of the oven. They're crispy, crunchy on top.
And so, y'all, they have to do duplicates of this because they serve it to us backstage and then they bring it out and present it again online. I want y'all to know that shooting these types of shows, it is brutal. It is brutal. And I have been putting off doing a competition show, but everyone keeps telling me I need to do some competition shows. But this just does not speak to my heart. Now, especially now that I've seen it like for myself. Baby, my face will be running, my makeup will be running off, my eyelashes will be in the food, honey. No. I just finally cut my nails down. Finally. Y'all know I love my dick grabbers.
This was the fastest 45 minutes I've ever spent in this kitchen.
I enjoyed it a lot. I was gonna yell at me the whole time. We did. We worked very well together. We're two Irish lads.
Exactly. We got it on lock.
When I saw this place come out, I thought that could be a game changer, but hand of this master, I'm worried mine.
I got you back, Amanda. You know that.
Thank you, Chef.
All right. Here we go.
Team Bobby.
Here we go.
I'd love to introduce you to your judges. Creative of Mama Tanya's Kitchen. Mama Tanya, the executive chef of the legendary Reyes, Dino Gatto. Executive chef of the Maiden, Michelle Regasset.
Now, what they cut out was that when they said my name, people started screaming to the point where Scott was like, "You got cousins here or something?" So I'm gonna brag on myself a little bit.
Y'all know what I do when I love a dish. I'm about to get his dish. This is definitely an worthy lobster tail. It is firm. It's well cooked. But the green bean fell a little short here. It tastes like green bean casserole, and I do not mean that in a good way. There was something about the texture that really didn't hit.
I'll start with the gnocchi. I literally am like blown away. They are so fluffy.
That gnocchi, I was when they brought it backstage, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" That shit was so goddamn good.
The green beans, they feel short for me also.
Yeah, the shrimp beans. That's my least favorite. The mushrooms just use a little more flavor in it. Stuffing in the lobster has a lot of flavor in it, and the lemon, the acid, it really brought it down a lot. The potato gnocchi and the corn with the gravy on it, unbelievable. I might have to slip on this.
All right, judges, let's have you dig into the second leftover Thanksgiving meal.
Y'all see do y'all see my sweatshirt? Do y'all see how I brought all the Thanksgiving to that table?
This lobster is beautiful. This is a very impressive piece of lobster tail here. I really love this romesco sauce. It's nice. It's creamy. The sweet potato, she's showing out, okay? It's beautifully toasted, and it really gives a great texture with that crunch. The green beans, wow, the texture was great. It was really flavorful, wonderful use of leftovers.
I like red cream done, nice and crispy. The peppers have great flavor. Sweet potato, souffle, unbelievable. Nice, light, and airy. The lobster, it had too much of the cream sauce in it, so it lost some of that crunchiness. And I think it could use some kind of acid on it.
Tiffany, I'll tell you, the sweet potato is what's up. It is so good, and you're kind of getting that savory, and you're like, whoa, is it dessert? Is it not? But it's delicious. The green beans also.
Yeah, Sierra, I'm gonna say it's a no for Thanksgiving.
Tempura, you're getting it all.
Yeah.
The lobster, really pretty lobster. But I agree, the stuffing is lackluster to me.
It's like he put the stuffing on there last minute. It was almost like it was an afterthought. Like he was like, "Oh shit, it has to be lobster stuffing."
Dastardly duo over there.
This was a horse race, y'all. This was a horse race.
We'll find out.
What else?
And the winning team is
She got her wish, y'all. She said she wanted to beat Bobby, and she beat him this time. But I'm telling you, she beat him by the skin of her teeth. She beat him by the skin of her teeth.
The brightness, the texture was great. It really had all of those pieces that we wanted. But man, y'all made it so hard to choose.
Amanda, how's it feel?
Do y'all see how much play they gave me in the third round? I basically judged that shit by myself. Okay? They love your girl. Yes. Do y'all see how much play they gave me? Y'all gonna see more of me. Y'all gonna see more of me. Y'all are gonna see more of me. Y'all gonna see more of me. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. If you catch it on repeat, tag me, tag Food Network, and tell them how much you loved me. Until next time, I'm gonna make myself something to eat because I'm hungry and I'm pretty sure my apple cake needs to come out. Until next time, Buettes and Booze. Ciao. Mwah. I love y'all.